Aren't the only ones that make bad choices. Pet Armor Plus is just as effective against fleas and ticks as the leading vet brand. So save a trip to the vet and protect your pets without the shame of overpaying.
When selecting a law firm, consider the leader of the firm. Brad Hendricks has been recognized by his peers for over 30 years of distinguished work. Work in the legal field, in the business community, and protecting the legal rights of Arkansas families. Proven and recognized leadership. Another reason to let the Brad Hendricks Law Firm represent you.
During the free-for-all at Furniture Row, you'll get a lot more for a lot less and up to 4 years interest-free financing. Get free add-ons like 2 free dining chairs with any 5-piece dining set over $7.99. Hurry! Free-for-all at Furniture Row ends Thursday.
Have a good day.
Thank y'all.
Have a good day from all of us here at Fox 16. Good day.
Live from Arkansas's breaking news leader, Fox 16 News at 5:30 starts now.
Today, Fox 16 is teaming up with the American Red Cross to help flood victims in Northeast Arkansas. Your donation, no matter the amount, will help the people of Pocahontas rebuild after last week's historic flooding. To donate, call the number that you see there on the screen, 501-340-4922. Or you can always go to our website, fox16.com. Your generosity will help a community that desperately needs it right now. In addition to Pocahontas, your dollars will also help flood victims all over the state. Good evening, everyone. I'm Donna Terrell. I'm so glad you're with us tonight for this special edition of Fox 16 News at 5:30. We have team coverage of the flooding aftermath in Northeast Arkansas. All of our crews are in Pocahontas tonight. Caitlin Reardon, Jonathan Roselle. But first, let's check with my co-anchor, Kevin Kelly. And Kevin, I know you've had a chance to get up close and personal with these neighborhoods and inside of homes to see exactly what's happening there.
Yeah, Donna, and you really don't get a complete picture of just how devastating these floods were for the people who live in this particular area until you're actually standing in this neighborhood. We're coming to you live from the corner of Vicky and Pace Street. This is in the Roble addition. The police chief who monitors this area referred to it earlier in the day as the war zone. Imagine as you look down this street, a wall of 3 to 4 feet of water just coming, barreling down this street. That was the case several days ago. Obviously, the water has receded, but now we're in the cleanup mode as you see piles and piles of debris, personal belongings that now litter the front yardways. These are items that meant something to the homeowners, but are now ruined because of all that water. To give you a better idea of just how high the water came and just how devastating it is, I want to take you inside this house. The homeowner, kind enough to let me come in, he is not here, but take a look at this. I mean, we got construction crews ripping out drywall. You can see right here on this line, this is basically how high the water got. All the drywall had to be ripped out. The studs are now soaked and will have to dry. And then the contractor said it's going to take at least a week, not until next week, before he can actually start some of the necessary repairs by putting up new drywall. This is just one example of the damage done to more than 50 homes which were destroyed, another 100 that received serious damage. For another perspective, in a different location not too far away, I want to bring in Fox 16's Caitlin Reardon, who will give us an idea of just how bad the damage is where she is. Caitlin?
Well, Kevin, what we're dealing with where I am right now, which is off of 67 North, 166 is this highway, and we're dealing with the fact that there is still water here. We can't even get through these roads. Now, we have a truck coming across now. I'm going to get out of the way, but typically this road is closed to traffic. People aren't even able to get over these roads in normal areas. And of course, you know, we're in recovery mode. That's what everyone keeps saying. That's what the county judge says. recovery mode started after they made 50 rescues last week, we know, and they're trying to get those pieces picked up. I talked to that county judge. We didn't get a chance to get into the shelter before when we got into town because we wanted to head out and find out where some of these roads were still covered, and it took us a long time to get into town because so many of them are still blocked off or detoured. We absolutely had a lot of trouble with that. So we're going to check in with the shelter afterward. I know that 36 people are still staying there, and you know, still a very difficult time as you're seeing some of the damage in those homes. We saw some of that at the end of last week, and some people maybe not even able to get in to check out that damage yet. Just still very much a work in progress for a lot of these people. Right now, I'm going to send it back to you, and we're going to check in with you later.
All right, Caitlin, thank you very much. We're still inside this house. I want to show you some of the contractors hard at work, just ripping out the drywall that is just sopping wet. And this is going to be a process that's going to take, you know, at least another 2 days to get all of this gutted. And take a look. I actually grabbed a piece of the drywall here, and you can just see, boom. That's how, I mean, it just crumbles in your hand. That's how wet this drywall is. And they're having to rip it all out. And then, of course, they got to begin the drying process and the rebuilding process. Let's go back outside. I want to bring in Fox 16's Jonathan Rizal. He spent most of the day here. And these piles, Jonathan, I mean, we see them all up and down the streets here in Pocahontas.
Absolutely. A lot of people tell me that they've been here since Friday, really working almost nonstop around the clock to remove and salvage what they can. What we see now, again, are piles of debris up and down and throughout the community here. One woman tells me that she had at least 2 feet of standing water inside her home. She says that family and friends spent the last few days helping to strip away any flood water damage flooring, as well as fill boxes with pictures and other things they can salvage. She says her biggest concern right now is how she will be able to pay for any type of recovery that can happen.
That is like consuming me right now, is where does the money come from to get this fixed? Get to the point where you just walk away and you cry.
And we know that FEMA will be here. She's hoping that they will help with the assistance with helping her get her house back in order again. Now, she tells me this is her second go-around. She was here back in 2011 when it hit thin. She says she's done with it now. This is it for her. She's planning on selling her home, which is, of course, really heartbreaking for her to hear.
Yeah, it's got to be devastating for her, and not just her. A lot of the homeowners that we've had the opportunity to talk to today say they've been through this before. Hard to believe it was back in 2011. Some of them had insurance. Some other homeowners that we talked to actually tried to get flood insurance prior to the 2011 flood and couldn't. Fortunately for some people, they were able to get it this go-around, certainly not expecting another historic flood so soon. Let's come over here and talk with State Senator Linda Collins, a lady who has been working nonstop, talking to constituents, getting a feel, a mood. How is everyone holding up?
You know, I think their spirits are as good as can be, and I'm talking about those that have, of course, lost, you know, their belongings. some ones that had to abandon their Christmas belongings, their Thanksgiving things, and they're here at the side of the road, and they just had to leave them. And so, you know, I look at those things, and that's their personal, you know, that's who they are, and it's just so sad because they're just ruined, and someone's just had to leave them, and that's their part of them, you know, so they've had to leave that. So I know they're hurt, they're sad, but you know, when you talk to them, and I did earlier today, and they said, when they left, and they said, you know, we're doing as good as we can be, and they're as good as they can be, but they're trying their best to hang in there.
What do you need right now?
You know, some of the things that we need in supplies are cleaning supplies. Those that are trying to clean their homes, they need rubber boots, they need containers to put things in, they need mops now they're at cleanup stage. Those that can save their homes, they need tubs and containers. So keep in mind those types of things that they need immediately. The shelter, if we will take those to our shelter, then they're there for them to pick up. So they really are at that mode today. And you know, your monetary donations when the money runs out, when they don't have enough to finish their homes, if they don't have insurance, that's where that kicks in.
Speaking of the money real quick, you know we're doing a huge telethon, Help Pocahontas, with the assistance of the American Red Cross. That money's coming directly back here. You've talked with the people who are aware of this telethon. What does it mean to them?
Oh, they're so thankful because we know that once the water has totally left and the media quits coming, that they're going to need funds. They're going to need help. And so we just appreciate what you're doing today to bring attention, and with the Red Cross coming. And they're here. They're here now helping. So we thank them for bringing a statewide attention to this problem. And we thank for all those that are giving funds. Thank you so much. Volunteering, we need volunteers. Thank you guys for everything. For your stations. Thank you. Your sponsors.
And we thank you for all your help.
Thank you all.
Certainly a story that is continuing, Donna, a developing story. In fact, this cleanup is going to take some time. It's going to take days, weeks, maybe even longer, but the progress has begun. And as Arkansans do, time in and time out, they step up to the plate to help. So I encourage people who saw this live shot, who saw the devastation, these piles behind us, to pick up the phones and call and make a donation, 501-340-4922, or they can make that online donation on our website, Fox16.com. We're live in Pocahontas, Donna. I'll send it back to you.
All right, Kevin, thanks a lot. And we want you to pick up the phone, donate right now. We're raising money for the people of Pocahontas and the towns affected by last week's historic flooding along the Black River and beyond. And as you can see, we got this phone bank here. We need these phones to start ringing. So the number you need to call, 501-340-4922. 501-340-4922, or you can always go to Fox16.com and you can get information there. I want to thank all of you for being here. I know some of you have been here a very, very long time. I saw you earlier today. So thank you, and look at that. Thank you. The phone is ringing. We're going to get them ringing. We're going to get you guys working. We're ready. Promise we will do that. All right, and we want to thank all of our viewers for really stepping up to the plate to help the flood victims. Still to come tonight on Fox 16 News, new information is released on the discovery of a man's body in a Hot Spring County, and hear from the person who stumbled upon the crime scene. We'll tell you all about it when we come back.
Natural State Funeral Service provides Arkansas families affordable funeral services for their loved ones. Our traditional funeral service with a casket starts at $29.95. We also offer on-site cremation for $6.95.
A Natural State Funeral Service serves Arkansas families with dignity and respect.
Get excited, flounder lovers. Come into Captain D's for our new Southern-style flounder for just $4.99. Or try our new grilled flounder and shrimp skewer. Plus, each meal is served with your choice of 2 sides and hush puppies. For full meals starting at $4.99, it's gotta be D's.
At Longhorn, tonight's special bone-in bold flavors. Get our new pork porterhouse, our new grilled lamb chops, and our signature outlaw ribeye. And for lunch, try our steakhouse burger or any steakhouse lunch combo. You can't fake steak.
When you're house hunting, you might be thinking,
Subway tile.
Do Subway tile.
Subway tile.
Subway tile.
Subway tile!
But your RE/MAX agent knows.
While Subway tile is great, natural stone may have a better resale value.
The knowledge to find what's right for you. That's the sign of a RE/MAX agent.
Hi, I'm Ashley King, and when my friends at Congo Fireplace and Patio tell you that they have the largest selection of outdoor furniture in the state, they are not kidding. Just look at all of this. Dining groups, seating groups, gliders, chases, and bar sets. Congo also has the best selection of charcoal and natural gas grills. Plus, the top 3 ceramic cookers in the world are right here. Come and compare for yourself. Best selection, best prices, and best service for over 95 years. Congo Fireplace and Patio, I-30 Benton.
My abdominal pain and bloating made daily life a guessing game. Will I have pain and bloating today? My doctor recommended IBGuard to manage my IBS. Now I'm in control of my digestive health. Take control. Ask your doctor about non-prescription IBGuard.
Get excited, flounder lovers. Come into Captain D's for our new Southern-style flounder for just $4.99. Or try our new grilled flounder and shrimp skewer. Plus, each meal is served with your choice of 2 sides and hush puppies. For full meals starting at $4.99, it's gotta be D's.
Fox 16 News is sponsored by Everett Buick GMC at 5:30, covering Benton, Cabot, Little Rock, and all of Central Arkansas.
We now know the name of the man who was shot in the head multiple times and whose body was put into the trunk of his car in rural Hot Spring County. This happened on Saturday. Deputies identify 64-year-old Thomas Ewing as the victim in a bizarre murder. Fox 16 Shannon Miller speaking today with one of the witnesses who found his body.
This is where everybody comes riding.
It's off this beaten Magnet Cove path in Hot Spring County.
Nothing too fancy.
Where Hannah Surratt and her friends are drawn to for fun.
There's mud holes to ride in, and then there's like the flats where they usually throw bonfires up there.
While her venture up the rocky off-road comes with twists and turns, she never expected to stumble upon a crime scene.
It was pretty gruesome. It was like, I don't know, it was like something off of a movie.
Surratt and her friends the first to spot a shot-up car Saturday. What was inside, even more shocking.
The blood was not dry. The body was not stiff. The bullet holes were fresh.
Surratt's friend opening up the trunk of the car to find a man with multiple gunshots to the head.
I had my head down there, but not like inside of there, and that's when he seen the leg.
The off-road rider quickly becoming a crime scene witness, dialing up 911 and staying by the victim's body until deputies arrived.
You want justice for the person that gets killed.
Tread marks, the only sign left behind from the scene Monday, but the image of the man's murder still lingers in Surratt's mind.
The only thing I wish for is justice for his family, because, I mean, they need closure more than anything.
What she's sure of now, she'll consider her surroundings next time before heading out.
I would probably want more protection for myself, like maybe a gun or something, because, I mean, you know, you never know if you're going to get shot.
And detectives say Ewing is from Allen, Texas, and his family has been notified about his death. They are continuing to work on leads. No word yet on any kind of a motive. And Little Rock police investigating another homicide in the city after a woman was found dead behind an abandoned home on Arch Street this morning. The victim is 52-year-old Tamila Jones. Police are still searching for a suspect tonight. This is Little Rock's 22nd homicide of 2017. That's double compared to this time last year. Gas snatchers in Sherwood have one woman talking to social media only to learn she's not the only one hit. Now she's hoping by bringing awareness, no other driver will fall victim. Crystal Stark says she was out running errands this weekend with a full gas tank. And then Sunday, she got in a car and noticed her gas gauge was down. And later that day, she saw it was down again, knowing full well it should not have been. She realized her gas had been siphoned, and she went on Facebook to see if there were other victims. Sherwood police say there is one thing you can do to make sure your fuel is safe.
I recommend a locking gas cap. You can get them from around 20 bucks at any auto parts store, and that's the best way to stop them.
Good advice. Sherwood police say if you know anything, give them a call.
Now, weather to plan your day with Fox 16 Chief Meteorologist Jeff Baskin.
The sun is shining, but we're still dealing with a lot of flood problems across the state and flood problems going on, and of course the cleanup going on right now across much of the state. And that's why Fox 16 as well as KRK having this flood relief telethon to provide relief and support for the people that are dealing with the current flooding and the after effects of the flooding that's already occurred. And that's why I'm here at Arkansas Spine and Pain Clinic, and I'm here with Dr. Q. And Dr. Q is our sponsor here for the telethon, and he is helping out to donate money for relief for the people suffering with the floods. Dr. Q, why are you helping out? Why have you decided to sponsor this event?
Well, we feel at Arkansas Spine and Pain Clinic that we are part of the family of Arkansas people, and our brothers and sisters are in need at this time. So we want to help them out in any way we can, and that's why we would like to help them out. And I would urge, again, I would urge everyone to go out, help our brothers and sisters that are in need at this time. So we would like to present a check at this time for our brothers and sisters.
All right, and you are presenting, well, this is a check for, this is $1,000 you're donating. This is half of it, and the other half you're going to be donating at 6 o'clock on KRK News at 6 for the rest of the amount.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you very much. The people of Arkansas appreciate what you're doing. It's so great that, you know, people come together after a disaster like this to help each other out. Now, the good news is, as far as the weather goes, we don't have any weather concerns over the next couple of days. Lots of sunshine out here, and we are talking about clear skies all across the state. Now, as we take a look at the satellite view, really not much going on, and that's what we want to see. We're still trying to recover from the flooding problems. We're dry across much of of the southeast. Our next storm system is in the southwest. Showers and thunderstorms developing over the desert southwest. Temperatures, though, quite warm, up into the low to mid 80s across much of the area. But the good news is the humidity really hasn't returned yet. So even though temperatures are warm, it's not all that uncomfortable out there. Temperatures in the low to mid 80s across much of the state. 84 around Camden, 83 in Arkadelphia, and temperatures right now across the Little Rock area 83 degrees, but the humidity is low, so heat index really not too much of a factor. Forecast satellite and radar, mainly clear skies through the overnight hours, and tomorrow again lots of sunshine out there, no weather concerns. Once again, temperature is quite warm. Now as we go into Wednesday, storm system approaches from the west, but we stay dry. Thursday is the day that we're going to have to be more concerned about as that system approaches from the plain states with some showers and thunderstorms developing. Some of those storms could be on the strong side. So once we get towards later on in the week, you'll need to start paying closer attention to the weather. So for tomorrow, temperature starting off comfortable in the 60s, warming up into the 80s for daytime highs. But once again, the humidity staying low in the low 70s for the evening hours. 7-day forecast, mid 80s for tomorrow as well as Wednesday. Thursday, some showers and thunderstorms around. And as we go towards Friday, a few lingering showers and cooler. But then once again, we dry out for the weekend with more sunshine. So once again, the flood relief telethon continues through the evening hours. So if you have the opportunity, please consider donating to help the flood victims. Back to you.
That's exactly right. Please donate. Keep the phones ringing. Sports Director Wes Moore, he's up next. It's been a tough day for Razorback fans. Running back Raleigh Williams announces he's stepping away from football following a second neck injury. We will take a look back at his career in sudden death sports.
There's nothing like baseball season with the Razorbacks, right here at Baum Stadium. It's a great tradition the whole family can enjoy. And at Everett Buick GMC, we've got our own traditions, like our unique brand of outstanding customer service that you won't find anywhere else. Our customers say it's the best car buying experience they've ever had. Start a new tradition with family-owned, customer-friendly sales and service. Come see us and discover the Everett difference. Family-owned, customer-friendly.
It's obvious they were meant for each other. Always side by side, but never together. Forever trapped in the friend zone. Until finally, they got together at Taco Bell.
Check it out.
I'm talking about the taco and burrito. Double the seasoned beef, fresh lettuce and tomatoes, shredded cheese, and crunchy chips. The new loaded taco burrito, just $1.49, only at Taco Bell.
On great vacations, little things become big things. Roller coaster rides become legendary. And simply having fun becomes what you remember most. Come have new adventures, see amazing shows, take it all to a whole new level. When you explore Branson together. ExploreBranson.com.
Can you hear me now? Is that better? Hi, I'm Charles Darby with Chenal Hearing Center. Do you have problems hearing your friends and family? Do you have to ask them to repeat things often? What about TV? Do you have to turn it louder than others find it comfortable? If so, you may have a hearing loss. At Chenal Hearing Center, we try to provide the best service and product availability for your hearing. Chenal Hearing Center, we're waiting to hear from you.
Tonight at 9, a drunk driver killed his wife.
I have to live with what he's done to me every single day.
Sentenced to 20 years, but there's a catch.
Fixing to get out on a furlough.
It's like vacation from prison, furloughs for good behavior.
What was the good behavior the night that he took my wife's life?
Tonight at 9, floodwaters have ravaged some of our neighbors, and it's time we all step up. Help for Pocahontas Flood Relief Telethon. Donate over the phone or on the web. Fox16 Sudden Death Sports with Sportscaster of the Year, Wes Moore.
If you've been on social media today, you've seen what kind of impact Raleigh Williams has made on his teammates, coaches, and Razorback fans. The junior announced today he's stepping away from football. Raleigh said in a statement this outside zone run to the left would be the last play of his career. He's run that play 1,000 times. It was an innocent-looking collision, but it was a moment that left Raleigh knowing it was time to move on from football. Raleigh initially injured his neck in 2015 against Auburn. It was his last game that season, but following neck surgery, Williams returned to lead the SEC in rushing. Last season as a sophomore, Williams rushed for 1,360 yards and 12 touchdowns. He had a huge game against Mississippi State, running for more than 200 yards and 4 touchdowns. Plus, he threw for a score. Raleigh ends his career with 13 rushing touchdowns. Raleigh wrote on ArkansasRazorbacks.com, his dad told him as a child, quote, "Don't work to be just a guy in a jersey on Sundays. Work to be the guy in the nice suit that's in the suite of the stadium making all the decisions. That is now my goal." Raleigh went on to say he wants to be a general manager one day. Coach Bielema said in a statement, quote, "The next chapter in Raleigh's life will be filled with unlimited success in any career path or any way of life he chooses. As a head coach, I couldn't be more excited to begin the next chapter with him." Coming up tonight, we'll have more on Raleigh. Plus, we'll check out regional play in high school baseball. We'll see you tonight at 9.
The greatest challenge facing a family business is successfully passing ownership and control to the next generation. A formal succession plan is key. To learn how we can help protect your legacy, call me, John Sharon, of the Nash Law Firm.
Over time, hepatitis C can cause serious health problems. With little or no symptoms for decades, most don't know that they are infected. People born from 1945 to 1965 have the highest risk for Hep C. If you were born during these years, contact the Liver Wellness Center and get tested.
It's just a simple blood test to be checked for hepatitis C. I'm Lynn Frazier, director of the Liver Wellness Center, and we can help. Get checked for Hep C at the Liver Wellness Center. Find out your hepatitis C status. It could save your life.
You're riding your motorcycle, enjoying your freedom, and wham, you get hit. It's almost like you're invisible. Often, other drivers don't see motorcycles, and when they hit you, they say it's your fault. We'll work to prove you were right and they were wrong. Call the man with the smile. What we know could get you more without making you go to court. Hurt in a wreck on a motorcycle, we'll make sure they see your case clear as day. Call me, Attorney Peter Miller, the man with the smile.
Here's a deal that's big on family fun and easy on your budget. Get your Magic Spring Season Pass now with unlimited visits to our big theme park and cool water park. And your pass is loaded with extras, like a free ticket for a friend, 12 awesome free concerts, free dive-in movies, Magic Screams free. Big on fun, easy on your budget. But you gotta hurry. Get your Magic Spring Season Pass now at Walgreens for just $64.99. Hurry, the price goes up after May 29th.
Graceland Portable Buildings is committed to quality by using a stringent inspection process to ensure our customers get the best built building possible. Graceland offers a variety of storage buildings, styles, and colors to choose from using only the finest building materials. With our exclusive G-Board radiant heat barrier and Graceland's patented softened ventilation system, we offer the coolest building on the market. With our rent-to-own options, we make it affordable for everyone to own a Graceland building. And remember, when you're in the market for a quality-built storage building, look for the G, Graceland Portable Buildings.
Are you a small business? Are you worried about the legal needs of your growing business? Let me be your in-house counsel. Call me, Elizabeth Richardson, at the Nash Law Firm.
We at the Nash Law Firm protect the whole family.
Welcome back, everyone. Once again, we want to remind you that Fox 16 has teamed up with the American Red Cross to help flood victims in Northeast Arkansas. So we want you to donate. Pick up the phone and call us, 501-340-4922. We want to give a shout out to Congressman Bruce Westerman, who during our newscast donated $500. We appreciate that. We've had a lot of politicians like step up to the plate. Governor Asa Hutchinson and the First Lady will be here tonight, actually helping to man the phone bank, as you find people have been doing. So we want to hear our phones ring. 340-4922. We're waiting for you. Thanks for all of your help. We'll see you again tonight at 9. So long, everybody.
More people than ever.